Hello everyone, a pleasant good evening to all of us. What are we here to discuss about? क्या होता है ये backup options? Why do we need this? First and foremost, backup options after GPAT NIPER. So, is it that we somewhere feel that GPAT and NIPER are not enough? Along with GPAT and NIPER, I probably need to have something which will ensure that yes, I am fully being protected for what I am targeting as a part of my goals with regards to my post graduation, with regards to entrance. If at all, yes, there are other entrances after GPAT NIPER, then what are those entrances? Which all entrances can we write? When are the exams? What are the name of those entrances? Which colleges are they taking to me? Is there any difference in the syllabus? What is supposed to be studied first? What is supposed to be studied last? Can I talk to any alumni over there? What are the packages going from there? What are the placement opportunities? What are the companies hiring? ये सारे के सारे सवाल शायद तुम्हारे दिमाग में भी होंगे. That's the very reason we are here to discuss today about different backup options after GPAT and NIPER. So, since as we are talking about after GPAT and NIPER, our discussion won't stay primary to GPAT and NIPER. Yes, I will kind of brief you about GPAT and NIPER since both of them are yet to happen. But then before we go to that side of it, I would like to understand that personally, since I suppose a good number of us are already into final year, we might have already thought about what is it which we want to keep as a backup option. Is it that when it comes to GPAT and NIPER, other than these two entrances, have you thought about other entrances? I've seen people preparing for GPAT NIPER, and I've seen that same set of people going and writing CET, Maharashtra CET for MBA and all. So, to be honest, backup options should be specific to a stream. It's that you have backup options in place either for your MPharm, either for your MS, or it is purely you have backup options for your MBA, maybe your pharma MBA or your core MBA. That should be the basic differentiation. Anyways, don't worry, let's touch upon different parameters today during this discussion. I hope I'm clearly audible, the screen is clearly visible, and we are good to go. Throughout the session, if you have any doubt, any questions, you want me to slow down, please do let me know. I have a constant eye over the chat box. If there is anything which regards to the speed, if you want me to increase my speed, please do let me know. I'll talk about that parallelly as well. And don't worry, as Rushikesh mentioned about one of the parameters with regards to fees. In our today's discussion, I'm not only going to talk about fees, but along with fees, I'm also going to talk about return on investment. ठीक है, मैंने कोई कॉलेज का 5 lakhs 10 lakhs फीस तो बेयर कर लिया, but then what is it which I'm getting back as a part of my placement opportunity? Don't worry, just like Rushikesh, if you have your doubts, any other queries which you want to ask, please do ask the same. I'll be more than happy to address all the doubts. Let's get started. My first question to all of you, other than GPAT and NIPER, which are the other entrances which you have heard about? इन लोगों के बारे में मैं एंड में बात करूंगा, which is very important primarily for all of us, because these people were not ones who got this ranks only in NIPER. Along with NIPER, they got this ranks in multiple entrances. Payam was ranked 7, ranked 6 in different entrances as well. Same way with Sanika and all. So I'll touch upon that parameters as well. What I'm trying to address is GPAT और नाइपर मात्र सिर्फ ये दो ही एंट्रेंस टेस्ट is not the entry gate to our target colleges. We have heard about GPAT, we have heard about NIPER. A good number of us, you might be writing CUET PG, which is happening tomorrow. Common University Entrance Test. तो जिसने CUET का फॉर्म भरा है उसके लिए ठीक है, but then those who have not filled the form of CUET, which is going to be an entrance tomorrow, you might just feel that, oh, this is not my bucket or this is not where I want to get into. Anyways, since that is something which is already done, I won't be interested to tap upon that parallelly. But yes, as few of them have mentioned in the chat box, if you want, I can address you upon Gate B, Gate PG as well. Gate का एग्जाम भी फरवरी में हो रखा है, so not again that as well. But yes, GAT B bits and all which are yet to happen, I'll touch upon all of them partly. So whatever entrances which we have other than this three includes your entrance of bits. As Rishikesh mentioned, you have your entrance of Manipal. What next? You have your entrance of IIT BHU. Have you heard about these names? Yes or no, friends? GPAT, NIPER, BITS, Manipal, IIT, BHU. You might have heard about specifically ICT MTech as well. Institute of Chemical Technology, Matunga. They've got this entrance test ICT MTech where the question paper is being set up across by faculties from ICT only. Step by step, I'll compare everything. What else? Any other entrance which you have heard about? Have you heard about Pune College of Pharmacy's entrance, which they conduct on their own? PCP, Pune College of Pharmacy. What else? What are the other entrants which you have heard about? Come on, quick. GAT-B. Okay. What next? GAT-B. All right. What next? That's it. Should we stick to our discussion today still here only? Or is there any entrance which you would like me to include? बोलो बोलो ना बोलते क्यों नहीं बोलो step by step let's start pitching into all of them. फीस का मसला सब आज ही हो जाएगा समीर डोंट वरी लेट्स सॉर्ट इट आउट सो I'll put it some other way of representation. So when it comes basically to different entrances, तुमने जो ये entrances सुनी है, like when I talk about GPAT, GPAT is 125 questions, 3 hours, enough amount of time. Negative marking is there, you attempt a question, it goes correct, you get 4 marks. If you don't attempt, you lose 4 marks. But if you attempt and if it goes wrong, you lose 4 plus 1, 5 marks. That's how the bad way it goes. वही अपना 25% negative marking. That same negative marking is also during NIPER. But the fun part in NIPER is 200 questions. Now GPAT was 125 questions and 3 hours. अब number of questions बढ़े हैं. From 125 questions, it has become 200 questions. So if number of questions have increased by 75, even the time should increase, right? But then that's not the case. Instead of time increasing, NIPER for 200 questions has only 2 hours. So time भी कम हो गया and questions भी 75 बढ़ गए. That's where the challenge starts. Going ahead, negative marking over here as well. There are a lot of basic and application types over here. General knowledge based questions, which are the recently approved drugs, who is the CEO of which company has got what tagline. Don't worry, we will have a brief session on this as well. We have a lot of questions around intelligence quotient based like 2 comma 5 comma 8, what would be the next number. So these are something what you might have written in your 7th standard scholarship as well. The reason why there are questions from this particular area is because NIPER has got a common entrance. Whether you want to go for MS, MPharm, MTech, or Pharma MBA, NIPER has a common question paper only. NIPER does not have two different question papers between MS and MBA. They have got the same number of questions, they have got the same type of questions, they have got the same amount of time as well. Until 2019, there used to be a separate group discussion which used to happen other than what was happening around. But from 2020, when the COVID started, it went off. From 2020, it is only and only the question paper which is being going across. All about bikes and cars, don't worry, step by step, I'm getting into all of them. Please be patient. I'll come to all the entrances, registration dates very soon on comparative grounds. Let's go to Manipal. Manipal is again 200 questions, 2 hours. A lot of things are same to a very similar extent. Even Manipal has got Pharma MBA. That's the reason Manipal also will question you around marketing as the way you have got questions in your GPAT question paper as well. Going ahead, when it comes to ICT MTech, now first and foremost thing, please remove from your mind that tech has got anything to do with engineering. It was in the year 2018, PHARMAELITE started with ICT MTech preparation for students. A lot of students had a notion MTech hai to engineering hai. They were not ready to get into it. I still remember in 2018 when we started promoting this, there were 18 seats in ICT Mumbai, and for that 18 seats, number of students who wrote the exam was only 69. There was no awareness. People were not willing to come down to their center at Mumbai to write the exam. No one thought that this exam could be so easy. No one thought that tech hai but kuch problem nahi hai. But we kept on promoting it right from 2018. In 2018, there were only 18 seats for 69 people who wrote the exam. In 2019, this number increased from 18 to close to 80 students, sorry, close to 123 students writing the exam. In 2020, this number, because of COVID, the exam was from home. This number jumped from 123 to 530. In the year 2021, again second wave, this number jumped on to 730. Now, four batches had gone by. All those students to whom we were shouting, please give it a chance, please think of ICT MTech exam. When they all got through ICT MTech exam, when they all actually got placed from ICT, and they are now working with companies like Abbott, they are working in companies like Cipla, they are working in companies like Macloids, they are working in companies like Alchem. All of them are working in this Mumbai based companies. Companies from Mumbai have already hired them. Obviously, the seniors might have passed across information to junior. In the year 2022 as well, number of students who wrote the ICT MTech entrance from across India was close to 830, and that number was around about close even in 2023 on a constant ground. So here you are struggling, or you are in competition with, let's say, approximately 1,000 students for 18 seats for ICT MTech. While ICT M-Farm is on a different grounds. ICT M-Farm is on the basis of GPAT. So in GPAT, for ICT M-Farm, for ICT MTech there are 18 seats, out of which 9 seats are for general category. In case via GPAT, if you want to come, there are only 6 seats which are for general category, 2 seats in statistics, 2 seats in ecology, 2 seats in cognosy and medchem. In total, there are only 6 seats via GPAT for ICT M-Farm, which are of general category. In total, there are 18 seats, but open category students have only 6 seats in. And the number of students who are writing GPAT are close to 68,000 as per last year. So here you are going to fight with 68,000 students to be in top 6 to entertain into ICT for M-Farm. Now let it be ICT M-Farm or let it be ICT MTech, your fees, your placement opportunities, number of companies hiring, list of companies hiring, your syllabus, 90% of the things are roundabout same. 90% of the things are roundabout same. So it does not matter whether you are doing ICT M-Farm or ICT MTech to a great extent. But then yes, it's very 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 important that you try for M-Farm. Agar M-Farm nahi ho raha, if you're not getting it on the basis of GPAT, then MTech can be your backup option, as the way our today's session is titled, backup options after GPAT and NIPER. इस सब एग्जाम का नोटिफिकेशन बायोलॉजी एक्सपर्ट वी विल कीप you posted on our YouTube channel. You can subscribe to this channel. You can reach out to this particular number. On our WhatsApp groups, we share daily updates about whatever forms are coming up for filling purpose, which you must feel which have got a better go. So we keep you informed on our WhatsApp groups about the same. You can just text team and they'll add you to the free WhatsApp group wherein we share this information. अब ICT MTech का 18 सीट है only in ICT Mumbai. ICT has got two more centers, ICT Bhubaneswar. So one is ICT Matunga in Mumbai, ICT Bhubaneswar based out of Odisha. Even there, the seat allotment is same. After ICT Mumbai and ICT Bhubaneswar, you have also got ICT Jalna, which is based out of interiors of Maharashtra. Even there, the seat ratio is one and the same. So if you're a general category student, then you have close to 54 seats available in ICT for MTech, out of which 27 seats are of open category. Not only that, you know what is the beauty? With regards to GPAT, if you qualify GPAT, only then you can write NIPER. Even if you don't qualify GPAT, you are eligible to write Manipal's entrance test. Even if you don't qualify GPAT, you are eligible to write ICT MTech. So there will be a set of people who would get into ICT on the basis of M-Farm, but even though you are GPAT unqualified, you can get into ICT as well on the basis of MTech. So this is one of the most widely preferred options for students. The beauty and the advantage does not end over here. Even if you are GPAT unqualified, you are eligible to write ICT MTech. The best part about ICT MTech is there is no negative marking. 50 questions in 1 hour. Don't worry, we at PHARMAELITE make it very easy. Since this is an autonomous college, ICT sets his own question paper, has got his own syllabus. There are few additional things, topic. areas which we need to study about, which is not in our conventional syllabus. So we at PharmaElite train you for that as well, that with regards to ICT MTech, what is supposed to be done and what not. There's a separate syllabus for the same which we do teach you. There will be a lot of superficial questions where we don't need to go in detail, but then there are few specific areas for ICT MTech, few different name reactions which we probably didn't even hear about during our semesters. Going further, coming to bits is having 100 questions. When it comes to GPAT, NIPER, and Manipal, all of them has got 25% negative marking. You attempt a question, it goes correct, you get 4. You don't attempt, you lose 4. You attempt, and if you go wrong, you lose 4 plus 1, 5. That is 25% negative marking, what it is all about. So that 25% negative marking is applicable to GPAT, it is applicable to NIPER, it is applicable to Manipal. But when it comes to BITS, the negative marking is not 25%, the negative marking is 33%. You attempt a question, and if it goes correct, you get 3 marks. You don't attempt the question, आपने छोड़ दिया, attempt ही नहीं किया, you lose 3 marks. You attempt a question and that goes wrong, you lose 3 plus 1, 4 marks. That is how BITS is 33% negative marking. It does not end over here. With regards to BITS, these 100 questions are further splitted. There is something known as part 1 and part 2. Out of this 100 questions in BITS, part 1 of the question, which is of 70 questions, are around your pharmacy syllabus. The remaining 30 questions are further splitted into 15 questions from mathematics, cons, and 15 questions from vocabulary. Your English is good or not, that's what they are checking right at the start when you are want to get into bits. So yes, again there is a difference in the syllabus. Again, there are few additional things which we need to touch on to. If you remember your 8-9 standard, you played around a lot of numericals, a lot of cons like probability and all. वो थोड़ा सा टच करना पड़ेगा वापस, indices and all. Yes, we need to get through with that as well. So those are few additional things which we didn't do in our conventional semester days. But when it comes to GPAT, NIPER and all, we will have to do the same. Let's compare about fees जो हम सबके दिमाग में है. So we spoke about GPAT. GPAT का फॉर्म भी अभी तक आया नहीं. We spoke about NIPER. We spoke about ICT MTech. We are the only institute in India training you for ICT MTech. We have already achieved ICT MTech's All India rank 01. That has been our best rank in NIPER as well, of rank 1. Then we have got your BITS. Then you have got Manipal. Then you have got your IIT BHU. Then you have got Pune College of Pharmacy and other state specific entrances. Now let's talk about all of these things. Last year, it was 23rd of May when this exam happened. High possibility this time also GPAT will be around May end. Today we are in March, so if GPAT happens around May end, that means that I have another 60 days to go for GPAT. What used to happen is until 2018, GPAT and NIPER के बीच में there was around 5 to 6 months. There was a good amount of time student used to get preparation time for NIPER as well, which is not happening since last 5 years. In 2019, GPAT was in February. In 2020, the year of COVID, GPAT was again in February. In 2021, GPAT happened in March, second wave के पहले. In 2022, GPAT happened in April. In 2023, GPAT happened in May. But in all these years, NIPER used to happen in June and July end. NIPER आज भी June and July first week में ही होगा. July end is rare with NIPER. So you hardly get another 30 days between your GPAT and NIPER's exam, which earlier used to be 6 months, is now only 30 days. That's the reason we have PharmaElite has already started a batch for GPAT and NIPER together. अब तुम सोचते रहोगे मैं GPAT 24 का स्टूडेंट हूँ. If I don't qualify GPAT, what is the point me sitting for NIPER lectures? Understand, my friend, if you have gone through earlier year question papers of GPAT and NIPER both, you might have observed whatever questions were a part of NIPER 2018, 19, 20, those questions were somewhere a part of GPAT 21, 22, 23. So ये दोनों क्वेश्चन पेपर्स एक दूसरे में एक्सचेंज होने लगे हैं. तो तुम नाइपर की एडिशनल चीजें अभी पढ़ भी लोगे, इट विल स्टिल बी यूजफुल फॉर यू फॉर योर जीपैट एज वेल. Again, ICT MTech will also be around June. Your bids would also be around June, July. Your Manipal would be around April to July. थोड़ा सा पहले हो जाता है. I suppose dates for Manipal entrance tests are already out. You can check it. BHU will be around in June, and even Pula College of Pharmacy will be around May and June. So once your semesters are done, you have a lot of entrances coming in May and June, for which there are few differences in the syllabus which you need to take care about, which you need to start preparation about right from now and not wait for the last days to come across. Now, how to do that, what to keep first, what to keep last, we'll talk about that gradually as well. Other than the exam dates, on the basis of GPAT, if you can get into a college like ICT, or let's say, चलो ICT की बात करें तो ICT का 2 साल का फीस इज नॉट बियॉन्ड 1.5 lakhs, 2 years of fees. Bombay College of Pharmacy is now autonomous, their fees is close to 4.5 lakhs. You talk about NIPER का 2 साल का fees is close to 2.5 to 3 lakhs for MS. You talk about ICT, again same fees. ICT MTech and ICT MPharm is same fees. So you'll again have something around 1.5 to 2 lakhs. Beds, your 2 years of fees goes to 8 to 10 lakhs when it comes to beds and Manipal, including your hostel charges and everything. BHU 2 साल का fees is not more than 1 lakh. It is close to 60 to 80,000. Pune College of Pharmacy is not of my interest area. Other state specific CETs, you can still think of writing Gujarat CET because there are few colleges in Gujarat like MS University, Baroda and all. Their fees are not more than 1 lakh for the entire 2 years course, and they are age old institutes. Packages उतने अच्छे नहीं जाते हैं, but yes, it is worth it. इतने अच्छे नहीं जाते in the sense, अगर ICT और BCP का पैकेज जाता है 6 lakhs, let's say, the package which goes from NIPER, if you get into NIPER Mohali's highest package is 28 lakhs. NIPER Hyderabad's highest package is 15 lakhs. I'm myself an NIPER alumni. There are students passed out of PHARMAELITE who have already got a opportunity package of 15 lakhs. So there are people passed out from NIPER Hyderabad of PHARMAELITE at 15 lakhs. There are students from NIPER Mohali passed out of PHARMAELITE at 28 lakhs. I can very proudly say in the year NIPER 2023, 12 students in top 100 were from PHARMAELITE. 12 बच्चे टॉप 100 में से फार्मा इलाइट के थे. यू कैन सी दैट टिकर बिलो. I can very proudly say Naiper Mohali mein, out of 280s intake, there are close to 32 students who are only from Pharma Elite. So more than 10% student crowd of Naiper Mohali is from Pharma Elite. If you want to target Naiper Mohali, we are there to help you out. Because Naiper Mohali से Naiper Hyderabad से Naiper Ahmedabad आते आते, that highest package becomes 7.5 lakhs. You might be wondering, sir, ये 28 लाख का पैकेज सबको तो नहीं जाता. नो डाउट सबको नहीं जाता है. देर आर 10 पीपल आउट ऑफ 280 टेकिंग दैट. बट नाइपर मोहाली का एवरेज पैकेज इज 13 to 14 lakhs, which is the highest package of Hyderabad. नाइपर मोहाली से और पैकेजेस 21 lakhs पे 18 lakhs पे भी जाते हैं. That's the reason Nipers should stay primary to you. When I talk about ICT, ICT's package range goes in the part of 4 to 6 lakhs. Bits, Manipal, package range 4 to 7 lakhs. Manipal has scholarship for one specific student. If you qualify GPAT, I hope you are aware you get a stipend of 12,400 rupees, जो तुम्हारे सीनियर बैच को अभी बहुत स्ट्रगल के बाद रिसीव हुआ है बहुत सारे लोगों को. 12,400 पर मंथ का स्टाइपेंड है. तो तुम्हारा 2 साल का स्टाइपेंड what you get from government of India while you are pursuing your post graduation is 3 lakh rupees. पढ़ते पढ़ते तुमको 3 लाख रुपए गवर्नमेंट के तरफ से मिलते हैं. Then you pursue your masters at GPAT via NIPER, ICT, BETS, Manipal, BHU, PCP. इफ यू क्वालिफाई GPAT, ये 3 लाख रुपया तुमको 2 साल में मिलने वाला है इन द फॉर्म ऑफ 12,400 रुपीज पर मंथ. बेट्स खुद का भी एक स्टाइपेंड देता है ऑफ 13,600 रुपीज पर मंथ. सो इफ देयर इज अ स्टूडेंट हु इज स्टडीइंग एज बेट्स, उसको 13,600 बिट से स्टाइपेंड मिलता है. 12,400 गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया से मिल रहा है, तो उसका पर मंथ का स्टाइपेंड हो जाता है 26,000 रुपया. सो इन 2 years while he studying there, he recovers 5 lakh rupees. बट स्टूडेंट्स डोंट अंडरस्टैंड, वो 5 लाख रुपया उसने ही तुमसे लिया था और उसने तुमको ही तुम्हारा पैसा वापस दिया. दे हैव डन नथिंग एल्स बट टेकन योर अमाउंट व्हिच दे हैव रिटर्न बैक टू यू. IIT BHU से highest package goes in the range of 4 to 6 lakhs. That is the reason compared to Naiper Mohali, I don't prefer IIT BHU. बट अगर तुमको नाइपर मोहाली हैदराबाद अहमदाबाद नहीं मिल रहा है, then go to IIT BHU. then think about ICT MTech. That's the reason we say backup options after GPAT and NIPER should always first be ICT MTech and then BHU if you have qualified GPAT. Now you get an additional chance because BHU का भी खुद का entrance होता है. GPAT में अच्छा perform नहीं कर पाए, BHU का entrance में अच्छा perform करो so that you can score and get it through. So that's about their fees. That's about when the exams happen. That's about their number of questions, negative marking, and all, as we spoke about. So we at PharmaElite have basically launched a crash course for this, which is accessible via our application for recorded lectures, notes, study materials. Test papers are on website. Your lecture schedules are briefly somewhat this, although it is going to extend further as well. And this everything along with GPAT 2024, you get NIPER, you get ICT, you get BITS, you get Manipal, you get IIT BHU. So it's a bucket of six entrances coming for you just at a price of 3,500 rupees. 6 entrances only in 3,500 rupees. In that, you get soft copy notes as well, you get test papers, you get live lectures, you get earlier year recorded lectures, this year's recorded lectures. If you want to see anything in detail, you can go through that. You have access to every question paper, every notes, every test series 24 by 7. If you want to go through the same recording again and again, you can go through the same recordings again and again as well. It is accessible to that as well. We have just begun with our two lectures. Revision lectures are also there on daily basis. Revision lectures can also help you out to get through with what you have not read and get ready for your entrance parallelly. Not only that, if you are someone who wants to get a better idea about it, I'm just changing the slide for a moment. Please do wait. So when it comes to knowing some things in more detail about GPAT, NIPER and all, if you want to know more about Manipal's entrance test, I've given you a brief to a very great extent. But if you still would like to know something more about it, then there are these two videos which are of two different years via two different alumni of PharmaElite with regards to Manipal's entrance test, their syllabus. So she's an alumni of PharmaElite. She is now also an alumni of Manipal. She has passed out from Manipal now. So she also has spoken about your common questions कि एग्जाम का पैटर्न क्या है, जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज क्या है, पैकेजेस कैसा है, what is the learning opportunity and all. So if you want to get a detailed idea of what we just spoke about, just in detail on one specific entrance, then this video is for you with regards to Manipal's entrance test. Same way like Manipal entrance test, we also have such detailed videos being made about other entrances as well with regards to ICT MTech. The best results of PharmaElite till date in ICT MTech has been All India rank 1. With Manipal entrance test, it has been All India rank 3. With NIPER, it has been All India rank 1. With IIT BHU, it has been rank 6. With GPAT, it has been rank 8. So if you are someone who is in final year, who still has got more than 60 to 90 days, then trust me, we still have a long way to go. You can get through with your GPAT, you can get through with your NIPER, you can get through with your ICT MTech bits and Manipal as well. And this entire package coming together at six entrances just at a price of 3,500 rupees makes it the easiest, because you will have those revision lectures wherein within an hour you will come to know what are the all important questions which needs to be focused across syllabus wise, whatever differences are there entrance specific, we talk about that as well parallelly so that you can get through that as well. I've shared one feedback form in the chat box. I request you all to please fill in that particular feedback form so that we can understand what is it which we need to improvise further about. When it comes to all these entrances, most important thing what stands is whatever is the difference in syllabus, because those are being set across by different question paper, that needs to be touched upon parallelly, which we should do right from day one. There's a doubt in the chat box asking it with regards to stipend. Stipend comes on monthly basis. 12,400 rupees you get from government of India per month basis. So earlier it was coming via AICT. Now PCI is probably going to. In fact, they have probably paid it as well. So it has resumed. This year, students had faced few challenges in the initial months, but just I suppose a month back, things are back to normal. Any other doubts, any other queries which you have with regards to all this entrance, please shoot your doubts in the chat box. With regards to PharmaElite's test series portal, you can also see what amount of time you are spending on a question. Many times you might go right onto a question, but then that's not enough. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू अंडरस्टैंड कि क्या मैं वो 200 क्वेश्चन 2 घंटे में सॉल्व कर पाऊंगा. वो 200 क्वेश्चन 2 घंटे में तब भी सॉल्व हो पाएंगे when you actually are used to that particular system. Mark for reviewing next. Sitting in front of a computer for watching a movie is a different game, and sitting in front of a computer to solve 200 questions in 2 hours, wherein you have to stay focused, is a different game. Tonchar Gopal, with regards to MFARM best hai ya MS, MS is always a better opportunity because when you say you have pursued MS, industry considers you at a greater stage, a level higher. So if you are getting MS, never ever think of touching about MFARM and MTech when it comes to NIPER as well. NIPER provides you MS degree in some streams. NIPER ने हर एक stream का duplicate stream बना के रखा है. That's what I feel. So NIPER would offer you MS in pharmaceutics. Then at the same time, NIPER also has a stream known as MPharm in pharmaceutical technology and formulation. They call it PTF. So NIPER का MS है Sutics में, NIPER का MPharm का stream भी है pharmaceutical technology and formulation में. So that's how NIPER has got two, three things commonly on same grounds. As I told you, biology expert, these things keep on varying. So we will keep you updating on our WhatsApp groups and sessions around. GPAT notification should be out in next 10-15 days minimum. Rest entrances would come across after GPAT only. What next? Any other questions? Any other doubts? Please shoot. With regards to our live lectures, we go on across via WebEx. Recorded lectures are usually uploaded within 24 hours. Our notes are basically such that they are concise. You don't need to refer to reference books. You just stick to our notes. I don't know how many of you are aware, but we have already launched one book which is known as Important 125 Concepts for GPAT. In this book of Important 125 Concepts of GPAT, we have discussed only about all those areas wherein important questions come up. We suggest you that you at least go through our book of important 125 concepts before you write your GPAT exam so that you can answer each and every question which can be probably there. So that is also being launched. The access to you via soft copy comes immediately once you enroll in. Gopal, whatever packages I mentioned few minutes back from NIPER was all for their MS. But even for MPharm MTech, around about plus minus 5 stays open and you can get through as well. With regards to GADB is only for students who want to get into biotech. There is a video on GADB on our channel on which we are viewing this video now. Don't forget to click on subscribe and like button, share it with your friends. GADB's video is also on the same channel. You can just type Dharmesh Mehta GPAT, so that brings you to this channel. Ahead of that, just type GADB. You will get that video from a student who has already pursued GADB. GADB syllabus is partly different. You have questions from 11th and 12th standard. There is a difference in negative marking as well. There are sections where negative marking is 50%. Then there are sections in GADB where there is no negative marking. At the same time, there are sections in GADB wherein for same question there will be multiple options as answer, not only one answer as option but multiple options as answer. So yes, GADB is a different domain. I won't suggest you to get into it unless and until you are someone who enjoys biotech to a great extent. Anything else? Any other questions? Any other doubts? Sure, you can just reach out to the team. They'll let you know what is it which needs to be done with regards to ICT. Any other questions, friends? Or is it all done, 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 done? This lecture schedule for this crash course wherein you get all the 6 entrances just as the price of 3,500 rupees has just begun. The offer is valid for next 7 days. If you are someone who is interested to join in, please enroll within next 7 days to get through with it. I suppose there are no doubts being posted in the chat box, so I'm considering probably I have addressed all your questions. You are aware now about what are the entrances which you can fill in across, when are they coming across, what are their fees and all. So take a calculated call accordingly. Form भर दिया है तो go and write the paper. There is no problem about that. Any entrance, if you have filled the exam form, please go and write the exam. Attempt it, don't leave it. Any other doubts, any other questions, please feel free to reach out to team anytime. We are all there available for all of you. All the best to all of us. I request those who are yet to fill the feedback form, please do the needful. I've pinned the feedback form in the chat box and I'm resharing it again as well. Ensure that we all reach our targeted goals. We still have another 60 days to go. In 60 days, it is very easily possible to capture all our targets, what we are aiming to. We just need to get started, and together we can make it happen. Let's target all India rank one. Let's target our dream colleges. Let's target our targeted package of 28 lakhs. It has to be now or it will be never. Let's make it happen now, my friends. Thanks a lot. Take care. Stay blessed. I hope I could guide you to my best. See you soon on the other side with PHARMAELITE at NIPER, Mohali.